Hello, hello, hello. Happy Saturday, dolls. Welcome back to my channel. We're gonna get right to it. This morning, I woke up with a big news on my face. It came in a color red, and it was over here, and it's like, hey, Faye, remember that dessert you had the past few nights? Well, it's on your face now. I hope it was worth it. So, all right, I'm gonna stop being silly. I woke up with a zit on my face. It's in the color red, but don't you worry. We got something green for it, and we're gonna conceal it together. Now, we are going to conceal this blemish together. We are also gonna do my everyday makeup look, everyday contour look. Super fresh, super quick, at least quick according to me, because when I get ready for a night out, it's not as quick as this one. So don't come at me for that. But yeah, so we're gonna get right to it. I have washed my face with Dr. Brandt. Those of you who don't know what that is, or when I talked about it, it's in my channel. My last video, I talked about skincare a lot, so check that out. Then I moisturized with my Clinique acne solution, especially over here. I let it sink for a minute, you know. So the next step that we're going to do, we are going to conceal our pores. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Pore Professional by Benefit to conceal my pores. I don't wear foundation on a daily basis. I just feel like that's one of the things that has really helped my breakouts, minimize my breakouts, is the fact that I don't wear as much makeup on a daily basis. Today's a Saturday. I'm going to go to the mall and run some errands, so I wanted to look cute, but little do we know, we woke up with a little surprise on our face, okay? So you're gonna really push this in. Conceal pores. Those of you who have perfect skin and no visible pores, kudos to you. Please teach me your ways, because I don't. I mean, my pores have been so much better since I used Dr. Brandt, but they're still there. So anyway, so that's as far as we're gonna go for overall face makeup. Then we're gonna pick up our LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color green, because green cancels red. So we're going to put somewhat of a generous amount on there, because our blemish is red. Girl, it was like, I'm here to stay for a few days. If you thought you were going to do anything fun this weekend, you better cancel it, because your girl's here and your girl is blazing red. Okay, I also, a little tip, I also keep a little rag by me when I do my makeup, so that I can clean my hands, because I use my fingers a lot. We're not going to use any beauty blenders or blending tools for the face today. We're just going to use our fingers. This is a very quick method. I can see that I need some more, so you're going to put some more on there. So we're going to let that sit for a second and let it dry. The red is gonna get canceled with the green. You may think, hey Faye, you look crazy with a little green on your face, but give me a second and you'll understand why we did this. Now, I am super tan. I've been tanning lately, which I don't recommend to anyone. If you could spray tan, go ahead for that. I wanted to be tan for the holiday season, so I got a little membership at Beach Bum, but I already canceled it. It was just for 1 month. Anyway, oh my God, I ramble. So I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape in the color medium, because I am a little bit tanner than usual, to put over my green concealer. We're just going to dab that on. Now, this is as close as I'm going to get to the rest of my face. So I'm going to dab that on. You can see I'm very patient. I'm taking my time. We put 1 coat, but you can see, you still see the green coming through. So we may need 2 coats. Okay? So I'm doing that. That's probably the only spot I really want to conceal today, because the rest of my face is not really bothering me that much. So if it doesn't bother me a lot, I just leave it alone, because the less makeup you wear, the more you give your skin a break. We're going to put our 2nd coat, and we're going to try and keep it at the 2nd coat. So we're going to dab, and blend. The reason why I'm dabbing, this is the same thing that a beauty blender does, only it's a sponge and it mimics your fingerprint. So I'm dabbing so that it pushes the product, sorry, I covered my mouth. It pushes the product into the skin as much as possible so it doesn't look like you drag it across your face. It just looks like you put it on. So we have done a decent job at concealing my blemish. My next step in my everyday makeup look is that, what am I going to do next? Let's contour next. So we're going to use the big fluffy contour brush that I talked about. This is a fan brush. It's the, I'm going to mention it if you guys didn't watch the previous video, it's the SSO23 Jumbo Kabuki Fan by Crown Brush Cosmetics. And I'm also using the Tarteist Proglow by Tarte. I'm going to use Sculpt for contouring, and I have been loving Fire for highlighting. As you can see, this palette's been through war and back. So we're going to kind of swipe our fan brush on the Sculpt color and go into our cheeks. We're going to cut that cheek, honey. We're going to cut it sharp. I like to make a fish face because it helps me find where my hollow of my cheek is. We're also going to drag that up into our hairline, into our five head. Maybe not your five head, but definitely my five head, if you know what I mean. It's the size of Alabama. I feel like I could plant some seeds there and make some rice and have a little farm going on. Okay, I'm going to stop. Moral of the story is I have a big five head. Forehead. I call it a five head so much that I really am starting to call it a five head. Alright, then we're going to go to our jawline. Just follow what I'm doing basically. Now you are going to have to learn your own face when you contour. The more you contour, the more you practice. You're going to learn where you want the contour to go and where you want the highlight to go. I want the contour to go literally around my face. And that's it. Okay, so we're done with the quick day contour. Now we're going to pick up our JD Wadey Luxie brush in 182. Sorry, the lights are super bright. I have the window open for you guys. And we're going to contour our nose. Now when I contour my nose, I like to cut it short. What I mean by that, I like to cover under my nose. Also, we're using the same color, Sculpt, Tarteist Pro Glow. Same palette. I literally use this palette on a daily basis. So we're going to go under the nose. Then we're going to look down. Whenever you contour your nose, you always want to look down. And you want to do a very thin contour with a very light hand on the brush and drag it down. Now I'm only focusing on the sides of my nose. So don't worry if you go a little bit to the side. We are going to clean it up. Now I like to also get my nostrils because I feel like it gives me that pretty little nose illusion. I actually like my nose, I'm not gonna lie. So now lately, the only step that's been different in my nose contour since I've been a little tan is that I cut a line up here and I try to blend out the tip and separate it from the rest of my nose. Now, there's our contour. So we drag it all the way from the eyebrow down. We got under it. Now everyone's going to contour their nose differently. I have learned my nose. I've practiced so much on my nose that I know exactly where I want to lay the contour, exactly where I want to lay the highlight. But the main thing that you need to focus on is two thin lines. If you want to give that illusion of like having a face up nose, like a tilt up, like a nice profile, you want to get the dark under. You want to get the contour wherever you don't want to see what's going on. Like if you have bigger nostrils, according to you, everyone has a beautiful face, then you want to contour your nostrils, okay? So that's our contour. Now the next step is we are going to clean it up. Like I like to do my contour first because I feel like it's easier to clean up with concealer. Some people like to conceal first and then contour, but I do it like this and I wanted to share it my way. So I'm going to clean up my cheeks. I'm basically dragging a line down as you can see, that cuts our cheek, and dragging it down. Doing the same thing on the sides of my nose to clean up, dragging it all the way up. Now you don't want to get in your contour, right? Then under eye. I am also, to clean up, I'm using the NYX Wonder Stick Highlight and Contour. This little bad boy is so affordable. It's one of my favorite things I found at Target. I am obsessed. I mean, it's definitely, most definitely better than the KKW. That's the next thing that I'm gonna get into. KKW, Kim Kardashian. The whole world knows who she is, but she's the one who made this brush and made me buy her contour stick, and her contour sticks were crap. Like, I'm not even exaggerating, crap. Like, this is like high-end compared to KKW. So the only thing I use is her blending brush to blend. I don't use her contour sticks. So you're gonna drag that down. Now when you clean up, you don't want to ruin your contour and have to go in. So you want to kind of blend the two colors together. If you look harsh, you want to keep blending until basically the rule is to not look so harsh. And you don't want like a straight line across your cheek. I see some girls rocking that. Listen, whatever makes you feel beautiful, but a straight line across your cheek is not cute. Because we all know what that is. In the age of the internet, we all know. We all learned to contour. Okay, so now you see there's a little bit of a line here. So I'm just going to take the contour brush with whatever product is on there and kind of like push that up and blend that in. So it's not as harsh. So that's our cheek. Now we're going to use the same blending, KKW blending, and highlight under our nose, the sides, and as you can see, it is cleaning it up, giving it that straight. Now the brush doesn't really go in the corner of my eye, so I incorporate my fingers wherever I can because I feel like nothing blends better than your own fingers. Just make sure you keep your hands clean. I like to put a little up here, whatever's left on the brush. If you keep your hands clean and there's really no bacteria on your hands, it's the best tool that you can have to do your makeup with. Then we're going to go back with whatever is left on the nose contour brush and kind of blend everything in. So this is basically it. As you can see, we are contoured. Now it's the fun part. The fun part. This is my favorite part. So we are going to highlight. We're going to use the same Tarteist proglow. And my favorite highlight, since I've been super tan, is a Fire. This one right here. Look, it's literally what it says it is. It's fire. So I have been using, I'll tell you, I've been highlighting my nose with this Glamour Dolls brush. It's an eyeshadow blending brush, but I'm using it for my nose because it literally, the highlight, when you highlight your nose, you want the highlight to lay exactly where the light hits it. So this helps me get a precise highlight. And then I use the Luxie 660 Precision foundation brush to highlight the high points of my cheek. I don't really go all the way here because I don't like to exaggerate the highlight. I just like to go over here, a little bit here, a little bit on my forehead. All right, both of these brushes I got in my monthly subscriptions. I believe one of them was in my BoxyCharm, the other one was in my Birchbox. Okay, so you tap, blow, blow, blow. Now we're gonna put a little dot. Remember that contour line that I put up there? I want to put the highlight between that line, the tip of my nose, then down the bridge of my nose, and blend. Beautiful. Now I also, after I highlight, I like to clean up, make sure the highlight is exactly where it's supposed to be, and voila. Now, since I'm recently loving the forehead highlight, I have a hair, oh my god, too much hair. I'm gonna drag a little bit of highlight in between my eyebrows, Then take the Luxie brush that we talked about and tap some on my forehead. This comes out like when I take pictures with this type of highlight. I don't know, do you see it reflect? It comes out so pretty. Now you don't want to go too high. You can always clean up the area with your contour, whatever's left on there. So then I also do my Cupid's bow. The upper layer of my lip. I like to do my chin a little bit. Don't ask why. And I like to get the sides over here of my cheeks because the next step is going to be blush, and blush blends amazingly. Now I'm going to take that white highlight brush and I'm going to get my eyebrow bone just a little bit for that high arch glow. Our next step, okay, so we're done with contour, we're done with concealing, we're done with highlighting. Now our next step is going to be cheeks. Oh my god, I can't stress this enough. Pink cheeks make you look so young and youthful. I feel like all babies have pink cheeks, and so that's one sign that you are youthful. So if you want to look young, my tip is definitely don't forget your blush. So we're going to use the Cheek Parade by Benefit. This has been on my channel before too, but since I've been tanner, I've been using my Tarte for contouring. So we're going to use Dandelion, this pretty pink, to do our cheeks. And our cheek brush is by Luxie, and I apologize, it is I've used this so many times, I don't know what number it is, but whatever cheek brush that you use, make sure it's got loose bristles so that you have a very light hand on your cheeks, because you don't want to walk out the house like you put red lipstick on your cheeks. You don't want it to be that harsh. So then I drag it. I like to keep it close to my nose. Then I do one of these. A little around the face. And we're good. So we concealed our blemish. We contoured. We highlighted. We used our cheeks. My next step, a big fan of the fact that I have eyelash extensions, which I'm thinking about doing a video on do's and don'ts when it comes to extensions. So let me know if you would like to see that. Since I have my eyelash extensions, I don't really need that much eye makeup because it's just so convenient that like all I do is just throw on some mascara. I don't even need mascara, but today I want to be extra. So I just throw on a little bit of a mascara. This mascara also is water-based. So it doesn't have any ingredients that, it's by Maybelline. It doesn't have any ingredients that break down the glue for the eyelash extensions. So if you want to see a video of me talking about all the stuff you have to do to take care of your lashes, or where to go for lashes, or how to take care of them, how to brush them, what to use, let me know. So that's it. I'm going to put a little bit of mascara. Make sure, you know what, I need a better mirror for up close. Make sure you always get your bottom lashes because I feel like they really complete the look. Okay. Sorry guys, I can't really talk much when I do eyelashes because we may have a situation on our situation, and let's be real, I don't want to do the whole look again. You know what, now that everything is put together, I'm actually looking at my face and seeing that I want, since it's like a springy day, I want a little highlight in the corner of my eye. So I'm going to pick up the same Fire color from the Tarte. I like to stick like whatever highlight I use all over my face. I like to stick to a theme and just use that same one. So there we have it. And since I brought it up, it's a little bit springy out here in New Jersey today. I don't want to jinx it, but I'm loving it. My window's open right now. So I'm going to do a kind of like a bright lip. We're going to use Kylie, Kristen Kylie lip liner. Oh, okay. Okay. Look at this lip liner, right? Are you looking? this happens with our products. Are they made in the best lab or with the best quality? No, but the color is pretty, so I keep using it. I bought it online. I can't return it. It's beautiful, but I just wanted to show you guys that because it just happened on camera, and I just wanted to keep this in mind when you purchase the Kylie Cosmetics products. So I'm going to line my lips using Kristen. Gonna do that. I also prepped my lips before when I prepped my whole face, which maybe I'll do a video on that too if you guys are interested. But Kristen is such a beautiful color. I can't put this away, and no matter the quality, it just is stunning. I'm gonna do my Cupid's bow. When I do my Cupid's bow, I look down and try to get that sharp line. I go a little bit over my lip line just because who doesn't want to give that illusion of bigger lips, so I'm a fan. Okay, I'm gonna look down, see if my Cupid's bow are identical. Then I'm gonna get the sides, and we are done with lining our lips with Kylie Cosmetics Kristen. Next step is I'm going to use the Laura Mercier Coral Reef Liquid Lip. This is not a liquid lip that dries down and gives you hell and cracks into pieces in an hour. This is a liquid lip that's actually like an actual lipstick in a tube, but in a liquid form. I'm just going to put a little bit in the center of my lower lip and drag that up. Then again, use my finger, my magic blending tool that no one knows about, just kidding, and blend that out. And that more so completes my look for today. As you can see, I have no foundation on. It didn't take long. I have been talking to you guys, trying to explain what I'm doing. If I were to do this in front of a mirror on the go, it would take me about 10 to 12 minutes max. And we concealed my blemish, and we used Pro Conceal in green. And I'm going to try and list all the products in the description box. If you have any questions, please don't forget to comment. Thank you for being with me and for checking out my everyday look. And I'm going to put on a cute outfit and go shopping. I hope you all have a beautiful Saturday. And please come back. I've got more coming for you guys.